Hello, loves. So, today we are going to talk about the solar plexus. And this is a very powerful chakra to understand. It is ultimately the chakra for transformation. This is the element of fire. So, what does fire represent? It represents power, energy, vitality. It is the representation of Kali Ma, the goddess of, you know, going against the mainstream, going against what other people put upon us and demand that we give our energy to them in manipulative ways, like through work situations, power dynamics, and hierarchy systems, when that is all based in the more duality, more of a toxic masculine energy of control, when really it's about being sovereign. And so when you are in a space of sovereignty, your time is your time and you don't owe energy to anyone else. You are not obligated to take upon the burdens of others. So this is very deep when looking at how this chakra manifests and reflects in our lives. And when this chakra is in excess and it starts to overpower the heart chakra. So that's very important to look at. If it's difficult to tap into the heart, it may be because the solar plexus is coming on too strong. A great example is, wanting to give too much of our energy away, and we do that as a way to validate somehow, or to fulfill some sort of need to be needed, or to be valuable. Look at all the things I'm doing, right? Acknowledge that, and not getting the acknowledgement will then turn into resentment. Also looking at where are we maybe overly critical, areas in ourself that are not in ease, like having integrity, for example. This is something that I personally struggled a lot with understanding in others, because I hold integrity so strongly that I mean what I say. And so when I meet someone who doesn't mean what they say, it would trigger a lot in me. Then I would have a lack of trust, and then I turned that into not trusting anyone. Not thinking, just assuming everyone, doesn't have integrity unless they're really proving it. So that's an example of where am I being too, I don't know what the word is, but just too rigid around whatever the values I have for myself, because everyone has free will to be who they want to be. If they want to be a liar, that's their choice. That doesn't need to impact me. But that's just the awareness, that comes with discernment, and realizing ultimately my focus needs to be on myself, and not attach to how others show up in the world. Another thing about the solar plexus is, how can I feel worthy? How are we able to use our power for the divine? Not for ego, but for the divine. And feeling of worthiness is what allows us to feel empowered. And so I want to invite you to use the affirmations around, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of safety. And I am worthy of abundance, from the material to the physical body, health, wealth, financial, to anything we want to manifest. It is truly our divine birthright. You are worthy because you were born worthy. And it was just through the traumas of living in this toxic society that we chose to come to grow our character. If life was easy, we wouldn't grow. So we really, our spirit made a soul contract to come here to grow. So we have been tested our entire life. And it's, everything is meant to serve us, and it's for us. And so when we can shift that reality and awareness, we're going to have so much abundance. From my heart to yours.